Good morning. I'm being quite quiet just now because it's still only about 6:30 in the morning. The place behind me here is called Claybokie and it belongs to the National Trust for Scotland. We've rented it for 4 days. We've just come to the end of our time here. I'll be quite sorry to leave. It's a brilliant place. We're right beside the River Dee. I'll show you it here. This is part of our brilliantly big grounds, including round the back of Claybokie. I mentioned it was part of the Mar Lodge estate, which is several hundred years old. We have honeysuckle, we have a little wall, which I discovered has at least 2 mice in it, 2 field mice. You sit long enough at the picnic table, nice and quiet, you can sometimes see them coming out. Look at that. This is in the Cairngorms, the edge of the Cairngorms plateau. Most of it, I believe, is made of pink granite. Quite severe in the winter up there. A lot of Arctic plants. You hear the bird call. Most days we've seen a herd of red deer just over there. Come to the end of that small river. There's a river comes down here. I'll show you a few clips of things we've done in the area over the last 4 days. We have had a great time. One of the things we did just over there, other side of the river, to get there we had to drive a long way round over a bridge and then back down the road the other side. Then we came down by one of those houses, those ones just about there. We walked over and we set a rocket off, we fired a rocket. You can find out about the fate of the rocket later on. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'll show you around the place. Then I'll come back for my early morning toast and coffee. We had a walk the other day and came back and I tried to find a shortcut into the grounds and I did, and look what we found. We found this little bridge. From the back way into the property, and when we came through this little way here, I'm actually doing this backwards because I'm coming from the house back. Came through here, look what we found. A deer. One deer standing on another deer. Cast iron. A bit broken. One of its antlers has come off, it needs fixed, but that will be a difficult job I think with cast iron. And it's quite solid. Probably the same size as the real deer. And the date on it, has a date on it, what's the date on it? 1893. And I can't make out the name. Signed by somebody. So I suppose it will be made in clay and then cast from that somehow. I don't know how they do these things. A lost wax process or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so that was due to coming in through that way into the property. That was fun. Okay, let's go back to the house. I'll show you some of the garden at the front. So that's our pond. Full of tadpoles. Let's have a look. Can we see any tadpoles? Are there any tadpoles still around? Well, lots. The other day. Yeah, I think there's things moving in there. Yeah, there are tadpoles. Lots of them. Probably zoom in and see one or two maybe. Yeah. I just realised when we came through before, I closed that gate over. It's been left open, and I know why. When we arrived back yesterday, there was a grass cutter guy sitting on his machine, so he's actually cut all this yesterday as well. Fabulous, it's a well maintained place. Okay, back to my coffee and toast before the wildlife has it. Then I'll show you some more. Plenty of room for parking our cars up here too. You can get 4, maybe 5 cars in there at a push. We needed 3. This place will happily sleep 10 people, 10 adults. And the National Trust will provide you with cots if you need it as well for the babies, which is what we did. We had 2 cots. Let's have a look through. Nice herby garden. Can't remember which one that is. Not mint. Marjoram or something like that. Something like that. Bedrooms all upstairs. And we got all of this. It's great if you had a big family, a group of you. It really is nice. Plenty of room to play. The youngsters, you'd have to watch out they didn't end up falling into the pond if they're tiny. All sorts of nooks and crannies. Inside the house as well as outside. Little bee doing its thing in there. You can find your way down to the deer fence near the river, but you'd need to be able to climb a deer fence, which we managed to do. Me and my grandson climbed the deer fence just down there, if you can see it, the other side of the, well, sorry, this side of the river. We climbed the deer fence. And then more places to sit. And inside, I can't see too well. Basket of logs. More places to sit. Nice wall. Midges are biting me. That's one of the problems of the Highlands is midges. But you can't help that. I'll just let you see inside the living room. See how huge the big fire. Huge living room. And beyond it we're looking into the dining room, which is also massive. And steps to take you down to the lower part of the garden. And there. Isn't that great? Well, I'll be sorry to leave this place because it's been great for us. Okay, let's have my toast and coffee before I have to start packing up, clearing up.